Good morning, good evening, good night, depending on where you're at currently. I want to say hello and greetings. It's been a while since y'all heard from me. It's been what, 24 whole hours? It's been a long time. I miss y'all, and I know y'all miss me. I'm just playing. All jokes aside, though, listen. I decided to make a video talking about Japan and Thailand because I've been to Japan twice. Coming up, this will be my third time. Oh no, actually, I've technically been there 3 times already. Yeah, so coming up, this will be my fourth time. But I wanted to discuss a serious topic because people go to Japan and I hear all the good things. Oh, amazing food, all this, that, perfect. You got dreams ever since you're a kid to go to Japan. You like anime, whatever reason. I'm here to tell you my experience in Thailand was more rich than my experience in Japan. So in this video, I'm going to be telling you why. And to the gentleman a couple videos ago said, oh, why do people have to make videos about Thailand? Why not? But anyways, the first reason why I say I prefer Thailand over Japan is the language barrier. So I've been told 10 to 20 years ago English wasn't that common in Thailand, so it was a lot harder to communicate with the locals. However, with the advancement of social media, with the rap music, which is becoming popular in Thailand, the global impact of American culture, a lot of people speak English, even if it's basic. If you meet someone and they tell you I don't speak English in the capital city and they're under 40, they probably just don't want to talk to you, I'm being honest, because they're going to know a couple things or they're shy, one of the two. But and Japan, not many people outside of hotel workers and stuff like that spoke English, so it made it a little more difficult for me in that sense. That's the first reason why I prefer Thailand. Now, reason number two, y'all always hear me talking about food. My name is Pay Me and Paella. If you know, you know. Paella is one of the most famous Spanish dishes. P.S. I'm going to Spain later in the year. I can't wait. But I honestly prefer the food in Thailand over Japan. And I know that's going to be a shock to a lot of people. They're like, what? Japan's known for their food. Listen, I've been there 2, 3 times. I didn't see it. I'm just being honest with you. Now, next time I am going to go to other cities, Kobe, Osaka, Nagoya, stuff like that. But the food I had out there was just okay. Thailand was kind of on the okay side for me as well, but I still rank it a little bit higher as far as taste. Now, another thing that helps it rank higher as well as other things is the price. So, when you're in Thailand, you can order a Grab, go across the city for a couple of dollars. You can't do nothing with a couple of dollars in Japan. They hand it back to you. It's like, what is this, a tip? We don't tip in our country. Get us out of here. No, I'm playing. But listen, a couple of dollars is not going to do much in Japan, but a couple dollars can do a couple things in Thailand. You know what I'm saying? You've seen the videos of a lot of these influencers making, talking about, oh, my condo costs 3, 4, 5, 600 a month. Your money goes further in Thailand. And by the way, I'm speaking in USD. If you don't know, I'm obviously from America. You can do the conversion if you're from UK, Canada, etc. But it's so cheap to get around. And the coconuts, the coconuts. $1, $2, you're drinking coconuts. You go out to eat and you don't mind eating Thai food, $2, $3, $4, depending on where you're at. Just a couple dollars. They got places that are Michelin rated that are only a couple dollars. Try to find that in Japan. You see my 7-Eleven video in Japan. I thought I was saving money. I think it ended up being like almost $20 for a couple things at a 7-Eleven. So that helps me as far as why I would choose Thailand over Japan. Now, your experience may be different. I'm open to different critiques. Let me know if you've been to Thailand and or Japan in the comment section, which one you personally prefer. But let's go on to the next topic. The way to get around. I've been in Japan 2 or 3 times, like I said, and I'm just going to compare the two big cities, Bangkok, Thailand, and Tokyo, Japan. I don't know what it is about Tokyo, but it is so difficult to get around. Like, the metro system helps, but it's still. My cousin picked me up from the airport. I'm trying to get around. I arrive at nighttime. I want to say it's like 9, 10 o'clock. but it's still hard to get around. I'm like, it's not even rush hour. It's not traffic hour. What's going on? Tokyo is a huge city with millions and millions of people, but they still have a lot of streets, alleyways, corners, driving sections that are only 1, 2, and 3 lanes, right? So that can make it difficult in a big city like that. On top of that, there's a lot of things that are not in English, unfortunately, which I understand. Hey, you're in another country. But on Thailand, on the other side, they have a lot of signs that are in English, and then it's so much easier to get around as far as, traffic and using motorbikes and the BTS SkyTrain. It just seems a lot easier. Traffic actually moves at a faster rate, from my personal opinion, especially if you're not going during the rush hour times. Now, rush hour, what I'm saying, so it gets up there, but still, I prefer it over Japan any day for me personally. Now, one of the most important things to compare is the warmness of people. When I took classes in college, one of the things they taught us in my international business studies is you have some countries that are warm and some countries that are cold. And when they say that, they're not talking about the temperature. They taught us about the behaviors of the people. Let me give you an example. Russia and Ukraine is considered a cold people or cold country because the people can be somewhat not as open to talk to you, not practicing the body language. It may seem like they're open, them not talking to foreigners as much. Japan, unfortunately, goes in the same category. But I will say Thailand is the opposite. Not only are they open towards outsiders, i.e., foreigners, i.e., expats, but they may even be more friendly to you being a foreigner. They're like, okay, this person is different. Okay, this person comes to our country, etc. We respect them. I'm telling you, it's a good vibe. It's kind of similar to like how I was in Malaysia. Like they welcome foreigners. They're like, okay, you're a guest in our house. You just got to be respectful. Practice common sense. Don't dirty up the place. Show respect to the locals. These people are warm. They'll treat you good. They'll feel good. You know what I'm saying? Now, another thing why I would say I prefer Thailand over Japan is you don't have to worry about snow. So both countries have some humidity and can get hot. However, in Japan, it being a more wider range country and then where it's located on the map, in certain parts of Japan, you really have to worry about snow, ice, rain, etc. more often than Thailand. So in Thailand, it does rain, but you just don't have to worry about like ice and snow and all that. They do have seasons where okay, it comes a lot more as far as the rain and stuff like that, and it's more hot. But I'm telling you, it's better in that aspect, from my personal opinion. I'd rather be hot than cold any day of the week, especially if you're in a place like Thailand where when it does rain, it's like 5, 10, 15 minutes. You guys heard me talking about this in another video. If you're a returning viewer, if you're a new subscriber, I appreciate, or if you're a new viewer, I appreciate if you hit that subscribe button. I got more content on the way. I wanted to keep this video very short. I don't want to take up too much of people's time. As everyone knows, I'll give you a quick update. The people who've been watching, they know, but the new people, I'm letting you guys know. I am currently back in the States. However, in about 2 months from now, I'm going to be going back to Asia. Quick stop in potentially Japan, but then I'll be based in Thailand, and that's where I'll set up shop. I plan on doing some live streams, some public interviews, some walking footage, a lot of things, right? And I'm open to suggestions. So anyone who has suggestions, anyone who feels like they can contribute to this, I welcome you guys. We're family, right? There was one guy I was talking to on IG, and he was talking about potentially being a clipper for me. And I was like, oh, I like the idea of that, right? So if you feel like you can contribute in some way, or you want to be a part of what's going on, maybe you want to edit videos, maybe you want to do marketing, maybe you want to give insights on places, maybe you want to be a broker, you got some deals or some companies that are willing to work with me, and you can get a percentage. Just be creative, right? And I'm open to suggestions. You can always message me on Instagram and or X, or you can leave a comment under this video. I use the same username on all 3 of those platforms, and that's Pay Me a Paella. I hope everyone has an amazing Saturday weekend. Peace.